Hi everybody, it's American Hockey League action in store on this clean sheet of ice this evening. What a great night for hockey. I can't wait. Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. The Checkers will look to go in the offensive as they win the opening draw. Oh, he caught him in the open ice!
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Puck sent over to Robinson. Takes it to the net! Oh, and that one comes up short as he just gets enough of that one! And that's intercepted in the defensive end. And he turned that aside as we continue play here. The Phantoms have it now. Lehigh Valley's got it along the wall. And that's a great heads-up play by Robinson. Slides the puck over. Stopped by the goaltender. Lehigh Valley's got it in their own zone. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Charlotte's gained possession along the boards. Slides the cross-ice pass. Cuts into the paint. Lehigh Valley's got the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Nesbitt. Scrum along the wall. Charlotte's got a hold of it against the wall. Passes it in front. And that doesn't connect. And a stick in the leg deflects that one away. Here's an opportunity. Oh, and he misses on a grade A-plus scoring chance there.
Well, he's right exactly where he wants to be. He's got the puck on his stick, just unable to put it in the mesh.
Bunk's exploring options along the line. And the defenders come up with the puck. Oh, gets a blocker on it to turn it away. Puck battle along the boards. Takes the feed. Fires it on net. Denies him.
Well, these are the saves when you know that the goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Big hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall.
And a great read to turn that play aside. It's in the back of the net. They score. And that might be an own goal. Yeah, I think you're right.
I think so, James. I mean, goaltenders are so good at tracking the puck and fighting to find it, and I don't think he saw it or knew where it was, so his feet start swimming in the crease, and as a result, the puck goes in. That's a tough one. Oh, he's got to be sick to his stomach, James. That's such a deflating goal. He thought he had as he's looking for it. He just pushes it into the net. That's frustrating.
And that goal signifies the first goal under the new coaching regime.
Well, it's a step in the right direction. I mean, this has been an underperforming group, and now he needs to lay a different foundation. Difficult to do when you don't have an offseason. You really didn't set that foundation from the beginning, so he needs buy-in, but the change is going to be made.
Lehigh Valley's got the puck against the half wall. Takes the feed at the back end. Broken up at center by Mahacek. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
Lehigh Valley's had a strong first period, James. I mean, they owned the puck. They managed it well. They just weren't able to convert as many times as they wanted to. If they can trust the process and continue those habits, they'll get back in the game.
Here's a short pass to Robinson.
a goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Oh, he airmailed it right over the net.
Oh, yeah, an opportunity lost here, James. He sees the daylight at the top of the net, and he just sails it high.
The Checkers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Puts it on net. Gets a piece of it with the glove. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Feeds it over to Bush. And now he moves it to Fleming. And that's broken up by Hudobin. Slides the puck down low. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Lehigh Valley's got the puck along the wall. Dishes it to Clegg. Gives it right back. With possession along the wall. To the front. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Fantastic save. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. 1-0 the score. Lehigh Valley's won the draw. Slides by the check. Portillo's going to hang on for a whistle. Lehigh Valley's got to find a way to break on through. They've had plenty of shots on net, and yet they trail here in period number 2. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Takes a shot, and he comes up with it.
Man, it's never difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck, but his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
So I love this hit here, James, trailing in the game because it provides energy. It provides a spark. But he's trying to elicit response from the rest of his team because if all of a sudden they come out there and shift after shift, they start to impose their physical will, they're going to create momentum, and momentum can carry them back into this game.
Charlotte's got the puck inside the offensive zone. The Checkers are across the line and into the offensive end.
Sorry for stepping on your toes, James, but that was a huge hit behind the play.
Here they come on the rush. Here's a chance in front, and that's blocked in front. Charlotte's in transition. Quick shot, and he shuts the door on that. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Here in the late goings of the period, Charlotte's ahead 1-0. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Pinned up along the boards. The Phantoms gain control of the puck. Bump's got it against the boards. Dishes it off. The Checkers will play it in their own end. Pushes it across to Nesbitt. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Phantoms need to find the gas in the tank for this final 20 minutes of play, James. I mean, they're only trailing by 1, so there's 20 minutes of runway left here. I feel like they played aggressive, they've held the puck, they've owned the possession time. It's just a matter of converting it to get it to tie.
And that tears off a body in traffic. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone.
Well, this is just a great active stick, and the key to this is your timing. You want to make sure that you know exactly where that puck is and that you can get it in time. It's kind of a bit of a sneak attack to be able to disrupt the play. Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Charlotte's up 1-0. The Phantoms will go to work here in the offensive zone.
Oh, scores! It's in the back of the net, and I think he knocked it in there, Cheryl.
Oh, that is such a deflating goal and a real tough one for him to take. I think he lost sight of it, didn't know where it was, and as he turned around, he knocked it himself. Oh, that's a tough one to take.
Centers glide into the dot as a face-off ready to resume play. Oh, what a hit along the wall!
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Shot! Long jam in front, that's broken up. Shuts him down. The Checkers move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, what a move! Good defensive effort to poke it away. Quick pass to Harding. Dished on over to Yakupov. Charlotte's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Stopped by the goaltender. The Phantoms move it in. Nice poke check. Drives it to the crease. Oh, pokes it away. Gutsy move, but it pays off.
Portillo's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's need to make, and it's all about for a tender managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Sent into the offensive zone. And loses possession after a solid hit. Quick feed to Robinson. Lehigh Valley's gained possession. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Feeds it to Hudobin. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Puts it on net, and he keeps that one out. And that comes off one of his teammates in front. What a steal in his own end. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Lead pass ahead. Oh, what a save!
Not much to say after that one, James. I'm actually at a loss for words. That was huge. The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Big time stop there. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. There's the whistle. Icing to call, big face-off looming. A critical face-off looming here. And let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with the tired tender, and on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability and you have to attack.
Not really sure why they're calling the timeout here, Cheryl. I don't know if it's something the coach didn't like, or is this just they need a breather?
Well, sometimes you need a breather, but also you need to just reset and communicate as you design sort of that next play. So you have to utilize every timeout you get. It's not just to suck back some water.
Stoppage in play as we get an offside.
Portillo's been fantastic in this game. It's the timely big save, and he's a real difference maker, not just between the pipes, but also the message it sends to the entire team. Just a calm, right? Anytime you're defending, you find a way to make that save, and now all of a sudden you're moving the puck north. I think you play differently when you have a guy in the net who's making those kind of saves.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. They keep the zone from the left side. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. And that's stolen by the hot check. Hammers the shot. Wow, what a stop by the goalie. And he slides it quickly to Avon. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. The Checkers gain possession along the wall. And the puck's knocked loose. Sends the pass over. Lockwood's into the offensive zone to go on the attack. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, 60 minutes played and still no winner. So what do? We go to sudden death. Overtime is coming up.
It's time for our hamburger bonanza. If the home team scores in the next 2 minutes, you can get a free hamburger courtesy of our arena.
Who'll be the hero? Will there be a 0? Overtime set to go. It's do or die, and it's hero time. It's overtime. Let's go. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. Off the pipe.
And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Portillo's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
The centerman glide into position. Lehigh Valley's won the faceoff. Rips it from the blue line, and that's deflected off someone in front. The turnover, here they come. The Phantoms played along the wing. Here's a shot, and he was ready for that save. Shot, keep the stop. The Phantoms have it from their own end. And they send it right back to him. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop. Loose puck battle along the boards. Trying to shake the defender. Oh, what a save! The Phantoms have it now. Lehigh Valley's got it across the line. Scores! What an OT winner! A tenacious effort, and they get rewarded with the OT victory.
This is a primetime example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
Well, we certainly had a great time tonight. Everybody in the broadcast crew as well. And from all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski wishing you a safe and a healthy night, and we'll see you down the road again soon.